Hello po mga kaibigan, nandito po tayo sa Candy and You and I have with me our very special friend and guest for today. At siya pong may-ari ng Cucina di Francesco. Why did you put up this restaurant to begin with?
For me, it is a very good place where I could set up something like this, but at the same time, it's in a safe space where we could train and employ people with autism.
When you started Cucina di Francesco, meron ka ng advocacy na you will be hiring neurodivergents or PWDs.
Correct. For me, it was a good chance to build a business that would focus on them, even let people know of their capabilities, what they can do, and what their future can become.
Ako actually nag-go to kay Quentin na naglalas siya ng 9 to 6. So yung 9 to 6, excited siya about it. Kumbaga dito, Mary Rose is really showing what the possibilities, diba, can be and beyond if you believe and if you try. Hello po mga kaibigan, nandito po tayo sa Candy and You and I have with me our very special friend and guest for today. At siya pong may-ari ng Cucina di Francesco dito po sa May Padre Pio Church. Yes, Mary's.
Hi. Good afternoon sa inyong lahat. Ito po si Mary's. Thank you for inviting me here.
Ay nako, thank you for having Quentin work here.
Yeah.
Nag-job train mo siya dito sa Cucina di Francesco. Why did you put up this restaurant to begin with?
Okay, first of all, we put up this restaurant in 2016 because the anarchistic type of house seems to be requested us to set up a restaurant here. So we were very happy, and at the same time, also happy that my husband also agreed with it. Kasi tinay-tinan ako ng Pio. For me, it is a very good place where I could set up something like this, a restaurant that by eating chores and our food, but at the same time, it's in a safe space where we could train and employ people with autism. Masaya kami nasa church compound kasi syempre, hindi magulo. And hindi kasing gulo sa mall or sa iba't spaces. Of course, maraming tao, especially when they are the masses, but you know, the decorum of people is different compared to those who are shopping in malls.
Yeah.
That's why it's a safe space for this advocacy.
When you started Cucina di Francesco, meron ka ng advocacy na you will be hiring and training neurodivergents or PWDs.
Correct. Yes.
Yun talaga yung aim.
Yan talaga. Yeah. Because I have two children, two of my triplets, Coco and Jackie, they're both non-verbal, and they also have autism. And like Quentin, Coco also has ADHD. For me, it was a good chance to build a business that would focus on them, even let people know of their capabilities, what they can do, and what their future can become also.
Ang sinabi na you're a parent,
No.
and you're a parent, kasi natin you're a parent, did it help employ PWDs in your company?
Yes, it did. First of all, it opened a community. Not only as a parent,
Yes.
but let's say na other families with either you know that sometimes parents or let's say family members are hesitant to bring with them their siblings or children with either with neurodiverse skills kasi nga they actively
Yes.
right? Or even restaurants or even small places where people look at them differently. But here, they say that there are people like their children, their siblings, hindi sila masyadong niliyan. And bring them, opening up these types of communities. And yes, I'm happy, personally, I'm happy that I see other PWDs, whether they're physically or intellectually disabled, who are here and very important. It is like opening also the church community
To welcome.
to welcome them.
Yeah.
It's the aim to normalize peace.
Inclusion. You want to promote inclusion, not only in the restaurant, but also in the church.
It's in the church community.
Na parang, don't worry, kaya na yung mask because, di ba, they get bored. You can go out, you can come here.
There's a park there.
There's a park there.
Pwede sila maglibang muna doon habang naghihintay dun sa pagkain. Yung members,
Yeah.
kaya dito, pwede sila maglibang dito. It's not anymore a burden to bring your children or siblings with disabilities. It's also a practice also for them socially.
Yes.
To be in this attribute.
It's not only for the families who have members in their family na mayroong disability, but also for the community
Yes.
itself. They will see people with autism, with ADHD, or PWDs, physically disabled, na they can actually really work.
Yes. At saka baga, for also the other people to know that this is the bigger community. Do not try to ignore them. Do not try to make them feel invisible. For me, they're there for a purpose. And as you said, include them in the community.
Yes. So you have two kids. Yung isa, autism. The other one's autism with ADHD.
Correct. They're both non-verbal. But right now, si Jack is good because she's a girl. She's learning how to speak now. So, natutuwa ako. But of course,
Hindi ka nahawa na yung kay Quentin kasi ingay.
Yes. Si Quentin at si Martin, maingay. Yes, siguro nahawa na, but it is good.
Yeah,
right?
it's good.
That's good. It forces her to speak. It
Yeah.
forces her to communicate. So that's a good thing. Maybe
That's what she's starting. She's just very good. That's super good news.
Before she would just speak or answer in one word.
Yes.
Right. Now, 3-word sentences na siya. So,
Wow.
improvement na.
Yes, developing.
I think because of Quentin, Martin, and Ibarra, na kinipulit siya, I mean, she's there to communicate. And it's like like-minded people speaking or coming together. So I think that's the reason why she's opening up also. She's not alone. I mean, small steps, baby steps, but we're getting there.
So, kahit kinukulit siya ng mga nila Ibarra, Martin, sa Quentin, kinukulit si Jackie, kahit nga magsabi stop this eh. Oh, yeah.
Correct. Tablet, keep quiet. Oh, di ba?
See?
2 words na yun.
Keep quiet. Oh, that's amazing.
Yun. Kasi alam niya, hindi pwedeng mag-lesson. Keep quiet. Oh, 2-word sentences. O sige, damihan pa natin dyan.
That's nice. Kasi napilitan siya siguro na ingayan. Naingayan sa tatas.
Quiet siya. Tapos ito yung tatlo. Okay.
Sabay-sabay.
Sabay-sabay. So, keep quiet. So, diba? 2 words.
That's amazing. That's actually good news. That's super news. And Pocoy, on the other hand,
He's being non-verbal.
Yeah.
So, pero, slowly, I'm bringing him here, orienting them so that he will not be just surprised at this meeting.
illuminating.
But then, he's still here, he's still helping out, passing tables, right? He started with continue, he started with placing like 1 hour.
Yes.
Hours.
Yes.
3 hours. Ngayon, gusto na niya mahimot dito.
Ayaw nga umuwi.
So, until he can work a full workday. Yeah, and we'll do it slowly and the same with Pocoy. We'll do it slowly until he gets used to it. Like Ibarra and Martin, they're used to working full 8 hours. Then they'll aim for the others to be the same.
Ako, actually, nag-go to kay Quentin na naglalasyo ng 9 to 6. Ibento nga nila sa akin that most of the time, ay, paano Quentin umuwi? So, yung 9 to 6, excited siya about it. Kaya nga, aga mo siya noticing kasi looking forward siya pag alisin ng bahay. It's nice naman kasi nasabi ko nga sa kanina. Tinatanong mo kung nag-improve si Quentin. Sa bahay, bigay na siya ng tubig sa akin. Kahit ayoko.
The server siya na ngayon sa bahay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hindi nga mahilig siyang mag-serve. Oh, that's amazing that he can actually stay and
be focused.
yes.
As of course, right now, nandito ka kayo.
Oo. Nagpapapansin.
Nagpapapansin siya. But then, without you, he's quiet. He's the one even telling my staff to minsan, be quiet because he knows that we have to respect the steps. Yeah.
Oh, that's nice to hear. Nice to hear. Yung food ninyo is Italian.
Yes, it's Italian-inspired, but of course, influenced by the church community and the Lutheran whole process. Skill, nandun may Pinoy kid, especially the class.
Yeah.
We had to put that in. But yes, everything naman is Italian-inspired because of course, safety is Italian.
Yes.
His real name is Francesco, kaya Cucina di Francesco. When we were asked to set up the kind of restaurant, I saw this as a good opportunity for us to be able to teach people with autism kitchen skills. Okay, not only dining skills, serving skills. As you know, Ibarra cooks. He's our line cook. Okay, syempre, no sinabi how to set up an Italian restaurant or St. Leo's Italian, boom, it came in my mind already. Okay, you can serve fresh pasta, you can serve ravioli, lasagna, and that's exactly what we call restaurants now. If you order a lasagna, words are the side sheets that you order. Some pastas here, with spinach pasta, the ravioli pasta, arancini, that he does this. And he's very proud of it. And he also makes sauces. If the notion of people is that the skills or the job that people been represented to is limited, we're trying to expand we're trying to prove na, they can make pasta, they can make sauces. My next product talaga for Quentin, Jackie, and Martin is to do some pastries.
Yes. Matututo na siya gumawa ng pandisalan, so happy.
Hindi ang pandesal. Pusansi.
Rosan?
Oo.
Wow!
Ito yan, matututo yan. I believe, matututo yan. Tapos siyempre, bisa tayo sa pandesal. Pero until process, tuturuan ko siya.
Wow! Excited ako for Quentin and for, kumbaga dito, we are showing, and Miss Mary Rose is really showing what the possibilities, diba? Can be and beyond if you believe and if you try. Siyempre, kalakip ka maraming prayers po yan, no? Hindi naman overnight.
Pati ako prayers eh.
Oo. Kalakip kang maraming prayers. Not because Quentin is working here, but alam niyo mo, mahilig ako mag-review ng restaurant. At yung sinasabi ko sa inyo yung totoo. So, masarap po ang pasta nila. Promise, masarap yung pasta. We tried kanina yung ossobuco, and we tried the cutanesca and lasagna. I also tried the pork chop colored squash and carrot soup. Masarap po siya. O, see? Yeah, see? I told you. Sabi naman ako ng totoo, they serve good food. I mean, the pasta, malaki siya, so it's actually good for two.
Actually, pag lalaki, isa lang.
Oo, pag lalaki.
Babae siguro dalawa. Or kung gutom na gutom ka, isa ka.
But what time is the mass here?
The mass here every day is at 3 p.m. Of course, during spice and holy days, there's 8, 10, 12, 3 to 5.
What are you expecting to happen in the near future with Cucina de Francesco?
I'm hoping that we can teach more skills for that. Okay? So that it's the whole restaurant. But you know already that Quentin can serve an espresso to you.
Yeah.
Alam mo na yon. But then of course, we'll expand more for the cafe for them so that at least in terms of life skills, alam mo na maasasan siya.
Yes.
Okay. As I told you, we are not good teachers. It's just our passion. I'm a mother. Yes, we're very patient. And that's what I ask my staff to also show to our interns. I'm hoping that aside from this, sana magkaroon pa kami ng isa pa. Di lang naman Quezon City lahat ng may neurodivergence. Okay na? Sana may isa pa. Let's say somewhere South, yes, so we can branch out sana so that we can, as I told you, we can expand kami, even see PWDs in the workforce to become a
She's actually encouraging all the establishments. If you can, open your doors.
Yes.
Open your doors to PWDs, to physical and intellectual disabilities, diba? You open your doors and give them a chance to work for you and with you.
Actually, you build a kinder workforce. But it all depends on the work culture that you really want,
Yeah.
diba, in your company. But with me, it's one plus that we have. With PWDs, when we started training PWDs, my staff naging kinder, more considerate, mas naging pumariya kami. Okay. Kasi, ganun din ang tuwing nila sa amin. And that's how they also try to share it with the other staff. For me, mas masaya because, you're kinder and you also build that with your guests. Diba? That's what you show to your guests. Para lahat na samis.
Next question. Ibabalik tayo. You are a mother of 3. You have 3 kids. Ay, 5. 5. You have 5. Okay, you have 5. Sabi mo nga meron kang bagong development ni Jackie.
Oo.
She's starting to speak.
Yes.
And that is of course, your prayer for Popoy as well.
Yes.
What do you hope for the two of them in the future?
Sadly, you know that they will outlive you. And the reason why I'm doing this, I'm making sure that they are with life skills, that different work. Because of course, I know my 3 other children will somehow take turns in caring them.
Yeah.
But if there's one thing that can make it rude to the other field is that they will not become of the field. You will even be taught that they are good because of the skills that they learn at work and even the behavior that they also show you action. That's why I always ask you, always continue what
Yes.
you said. Because we will also like that extend. So, yun yung personal view ko, kaya ko ginawa to. This will give other family step. Maasahan siya.
Ginawa siya.
Wala naman chance. Maasahan siya. This is what we can do. Pag nasa trabaho, kaya na to. Pagkikitungo sa tao, ganito sila makikita. Huwag kayong mag-alala, huwag kayong matakot. Kaya ako binild to because I'm trying to build that to her.
Have you received any, parang, negative, yeah?
Yeah. course. Kasi syempre, hindi naman naninibago.
Yes.
One very obvious thing is that they allow.
Yes.
Okay. Kasi they want to be heard.
Yes.
They don't want to be invisible. They're making sure that you know that they're present.
Yes.
Kaya nga, one of the first things I gave them was a name tag. Quentin, PWT, proud, worthy, intelligent. That's my definition. So that people know that, yes, they may have a different behavior. Of course, meron naninibago. Kaya, my staff, when they can sense that, and they also inform, I guess na, they're just excited this year. And kung ikaw po naman naintindihan mo,
May dibihan.
oo. Kasi yun na excited sila. Sometimes it's their first customers
Yes.
during the day. So, napaka-excited. Yung pagkatapos ng open, hindi na. Like, if you'll notice, right now, for today, even during the lunch, crowd, wala na nag-click or nag-complain. Di ba? Na, bakit ka iba? I'm glad na gaminin pa nila reactions.
At least, kasi I think that because you're in the church community, so people are more forgiving, more kind.
That's the thing.
Diba?
Yeah.
Kasi I think kasi, kakasimba lang nila
O pupunta sila.
Or pupunta sila.
Kaya kailangan maging mabait sila.
Oo, parang gano'n.
Oo.
So, mas sympathetic sila.
Yes,
Oo,
yes.
They try to be more sympathetic and more kind. So, I think it's a very good thing. For those who would like to come here, I think also have a number for takeout.
Yes,
Yes.
they do. It's 0997
Yes.
471-9094. We're also on Viber. You can also reach us in Messenger. But better in Viber kasi mas active kami sa Viber.
Yan. So, they do deliveries. Am I right?
We will book a delivery either for you when you order.
Yes.
You just inform me about it.
If you're within Quezon City or Ortigas, pwede po yan. Because nasa middle siya ng Quezon City Ortigas because,
Marikina.
yeah, kasi Eastwood eh.
We can also have your private events here. Our second floor can sit about 35 people. Our third floor can sit 50 people. So if you have parties or small gatherings, this is perfect. And as you've already seen, they also serve during our big events.
Yeah.
Pag open po yung grupo sa pagsilti ng mga interns namin, and we ask them, we inform them about it, and if they're okay with that, we include them also. Kasi for me, it's also their training to how to involve themselves or behave themselves in social situations. Na iba yung tao, hindi usual, hindi lang mamilya, iba. And you'll be surprised, they're so bilog.
Hindi lang babe si Quentin pagkasama ako. That
Yes,
was,
it's also the same with me. It's
Yeah.
also the same with Martin and even Vara. Pag same people, common people, they're so comfortable, so they act as if they're at home. But if it's totally different people, different environment, they behave so well, they work so well.
oh, that's great. Actually, good news po tong Cucina de Francesco. Not only for parents with children with neurodivergence or PWDs, but for everyone. Kasi it's a breath of fresh air. It is a blessing. Diba?
Thank
It
you.
is a blessing.
Thank
So,
you.
thank you, Miss Mary Rose. Thank you very much. Ngayon pa lang ako nagpapasalamat for the help and the self-confidence. Ito totoo, yung self-confidence because everybody, when you feel that you have a purpose, that you are needed, di ba? May pangangailangan sa'yo. You want to move forward.
Yes.
So, I think, yun eh.
Yes.
Kasi, yung feeling ni Quentin, pag nandito siya, kailangan na po eh. I am needed here. Kaya nga niya sinasabi pag-uwi na, I cannot go home yet because we're busy. Diba? Feeling niya may pangangailangan sa kanya.
Please come and try our good food and try the good service of our interns here at Cucina di Francesco inside the St. Pio Chapel compound in Dibis. We're right behind Petron C5 gas station. Okay, so I hope to see you.
Thank you very much, Miss Mary Rose. And thank you for everyone because I know and I'm looking forward to see all of you here in Cucina de Francesco. Bye!